Welcome to the final piece of the gravity power source, and this one is entitled The Three Questions. And the objective of the three questions is to be able to determine, depending on the answer, which power source you're on, and also gives you information as to what is required for you to reach the highest level of power. So why don't we dive into the three questions, and I'll explain each and every one of them to you. By now, you know the answer to the first two questions. So let me list off what the three questions are. The first question is the car a need, or is the vehicle a need? The second question is this: what is a need? And the third question is, are we all different? Believe it or not, the answer to these questions gives us some clues and some definitive answers as to what power source you're using and what's required to get to the highest level of power. Well, let me dive into question number one, and let's put together and put to test the knowledge that we've learned and see if we become skillful. Is the car a need? Well, we know the gravity sequence of need, solution, confirm that the need isn't a vehicle. The need is something else, but the solution is a thing that satisfies the need. So, no, the car isn't a need, the car is a solution. So here's a tip. If you answered that yes, the car is a need, that means you're focused on the solution. And that means you can benefit by turning over the puzzle pieces and ensure that those solutions are on the money. Because the car isn't a need, the car is a solution. Well, let's talk about question number two. Well, then what is a need? Well, as we know from our previous power source lessons, that the need is a feeling of confidence. Because confidence is an authorizer and feelings drive behavior, this becomes very, very crucial to understanding the customer's situation. Safety, performance, appearance, comfort, and economy are the 5 sub-feelings of confidence when it comes to a vehicle. All, some, or just one of those factors is enough to bug your customer to say, I need a new solution. It could be safety. Vehicle doesn't feel safe. That's a reason to come and get a new solution. Maybe it has no performance. Maybe it's not very good looking. That's enough reasons for some people to go, I want to get a better looking car so I can feel more confident driving it. You've heard him say that before. Comfort, economy, all of these can be factors enough to say, hey, listen, I need a new solution. Well, that's question 1 and 2. Is the car a need? No. The car is a solution. Well, what is a need? A need is a feeling of confidence, because confidence is an authorizer. And nothing is more relevant to each and every person on this planet than themselves and their feelings, specifically confidence. So, why don't we dive into question number 3 right now? Are we all different? And this question is designed to test your perspective, because there's really 2 answers, right? Yes, we're all different, and no, we're not all different. We're all the same. I got news for you though. None of those answers is 100% correct in the gravity process. Let me explain to you. Are we all different is all about perspective. And I want to bring in the 2 perspectives that we consider when it comes to the question of are we all different. There is a planetary view where everything is different, and there is a galactic view where everything is the same. You see, this is all about perspective, and it depends. The answer depends at the distance at which you measure something. It changes over a distance. Let me give you an example. The top 3 answers that I get in workshops when I ask people if we're all different, they say, yeah. I'd say, well, tell me how. Appearances, beliefs, and feelings. These aren't all the answers we get. We get many answers, but these are the top 3 that keep coming up over and over and over and over again. Well, let's take appearance, for example. On the planet Earth, our appearances are different because this is the small view, considered a microscope view, but we call it the planetary view. And in the galactic view, there's 300 in the Milky Way, our galaxy. There's 350 billion stars, and one of those stars is our sun, and around that star is our blue planet, where everybody on that blue dot has an appearance. It's not till I get down on the blue dot till I realize that these appearances are different. How about beliefs? Well, everybody on that blue dot has beliefs. It's not till we get on the planet and start looking around realizing that those beliefs are different. In fact, this is what's starting wars all over the place. You think that? I can't stand you. I don't think that's right, but that's what the planetary view does. When everything is different, problems start. Where everything is the same, it seems to be more peaceful. And then if you take feelings, everyone on that blue dot in the galaxy has feelings. It's not until you go down onto the planet to realize that those feelings are different. And from an individual, I wouldn't be able to accurately describe how you are feeling because your feelings are different than mine. Although we may be feeling the same thing, it's impossible to tell exactly how everybody is feeling. So same, that's a galactic view. Everybody has an appearance. Everybody has beliefs. Everybody has feelings. The different part of it is the planetary view, where those appearances now are different. Those beliefs are different. And also those feelings are different. So the answer to are we all different is it depends at the distance at which you measure it. We're both same and different at the exact same time. It depends on your perspective. Why does this help us in the power source? Well, because when we start out on the green sheet, we want to make our customers feel unique and special. So we say, Mr. Jones, Mrs. Jones, everybody's different. And everybody has their own story. Can you tell me yours? Why are you considering a new vehicle today? And it will allow us to turn over the puzzle pieces and get the customer's story. Because the customer wants to tell their story. Towards the end of the deal, if you get something like a price objection, it flips over. Customer says, that price is too high. Hey, Mr. Jones, Mrs. Jones, that's okay. It's not the first time I've heard that. I want to make my customers feel safe towards the end of a deal when it comes to price. Because if they feel unique on price, they'll marry that concept and I'll blow the doors off the deal and it won't happen. So I want you to be unique with your customers and make them feel special at the start. Everybody's different. And then once you get towards the end of the deal, if you hear objections, you want them to feel safe because you don't want your customer to marry those price objections that could be illusion and not reality. And that can derail a deal to a point where you might be giving your business to another dealership. And we don't want that. We want to help more people buy at our dealerships. So that's the final piece of the power source. Is the car a need? No, the car's a solution. Well, what's a need? A need is a feeling of confidence. And are we all different? Depends at the distance at which you measure it. We're both same and different at the exact same time. Now you have all the pieces of the gravity power source. Put them into play so you can start helping more people buy vehicles from your dealership today.